Are we live?
We're live. You can hold that one if you want.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that way, like we're both mic'd up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
This is a distinct honor to be on a live with you, Teslatino.
yeah,
I'm usually the ones watching your lives.
yeah.
And
So
here we are.
yeah, we are just over an hour, just about an hour away from the rocket launch
That's it.
today. Yeah, it's like an hour.
5:30, isn't it?
Yeah, an hour and 3 minutes from now, we're gonna have Starship flight number 8. That's a test
I am so pumped for this thing.
for the books, and
Yeah.
we are actually in a really cool, great location here.
Secret. It's a secret.
It's a
location.
secret location here in Port Isabel,
Yes.
and we're with a bunch of friends. I'm gonna show around a little bit, but I want to kick it off here with you, Josh, because we have been like bumping into each other into like many different adventure trails,
Everywhere.
strange locations.
All across the continent.
Yeah, because even in Canada,
Yep.
how many times in Canada? Once,
Yeah,
twice?
we were in Squamish.
Squamish.
Well, we camped out.
We camped out
Yeah, by the river.
by two rivers,
Two
right?
rivers,
Rivers merging.
Beautiful spot.
Yeah, and now we are here in South Texas, at the
Yeah.
edge of Mexico.
Yeah.
Let me flip
On the edge of
Casey.
Mars.
Yeah, let me move. I'm gonna move the other camera up,
There you go.
and that is Starship Tower with the rocket and the booster
Twin
ready to roll.
Towers,
The Twin Towers,
Right? It's like something out of a Tolkien book.
Yeah,
The Twin Towers, right? And we're going to have the fire in not too long here.
yeah, absolutely. So
So they just said that they're good to go for loading propellant. So they were purging the lines. We were just talking with Joe Tegmeyer. He said they're cooling the cryogenics. And talk about an educated guy. Oh my goodness. I have learned so much in the past couple of days
Joe
from
is
some of these big brain people around here, man. It's
a wealth
incredible.
of information.
And a fantastic human.
Yeah, so we were able to secure this location, and we were able to bring two massive
Yeah.
community members
Some wonderful people.
from both the Tesla and the space community. It's
Yes.
Joe Tegmeyer himself. We were able to bring him in along with Ellie. So
Yes.
we are at exactly like we are hosting the spot that they are going to be streaming from.
This is the spot.
This is the spot
This
that
is where we're at here, the undisclosed location. But I do like Port Isabel. This is a very, it's actually an ideal spot. We've got South Padre Island, SPI, just off to our left here. I guess it's a little bit south of us here. And then we're still technically on the mainland of
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah.
And we have the Gulf of America, just I guess directly out this way. And then Mexico's right over here. The what river is it again? We went out to that river.
Rio Grande.
Rio Grande.
Yes.
Yeah, so we get the Rio Grande River, and at night on Cyber Beach, you can see the lighthouse from the Mexico side, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then you can see the lights from the tower.
Going under 1 hour to take off.
There we go.
We
2
are.
hours 59.
So that was our friend Joe.
There he is.
Joe, say hi.
How you doing?
Good, good. We are actually live on X and on
All
YouTube.
right. Well, very
Yeah.
good.
So trying to bring a little bit of the information to people. Let me actually swap the camera. This is the one that we should be using here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I think you got my shirt.
Are you zoomed? Or there's there? Oh, there's a bit.
yeah, there's a little bit of a delay on the monitor.
Oh, okay.
But we should be fine.
All right. Well, cool. Well, I'm glad everybody's watching. We're less than an hour away from liftoff. They've given the go for propellant loading. They're conditioning all the lines right now with the tower vent and the OLM vent. And just about 15 minutes from now, we should start seeing propellant going into the ship, and then the booster will follow. So we're getting into the meat of the countdown now.
That's going to be exciting.
It's going to be awesome. Hopefully it works out. The winds are still a watch item, but so far SpaceX is moving forward, so that's a great thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're here for it.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And if you ever want to come see a rocket launch, I recommend you come down here. It's nothing like you see anywhere else in the world.
Yeah, massive. Thank you so much, Joe.
All right, well, cool. Well, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, Joe.
So there you have it from Joe himself. We're almost there. We're going to see some action very, very soon.
And we should start to see some of the boats pulling up here. I'm noticing just out here in the waterways as the visitors and the folks that want to see the launch here a little closer. Now we did the boat. When did you and I did a boat too? Was that
was
last
in
launch or the one before? Was that
January or
say that was-
November?
I want to say that was November, with the president-elect. I mean, do you remember? Because there's all the extra security and they shut down the highway and all
Yeah.
that sort of thing. So
Yeah.
that was interesting. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the one that splashed down
Right.
on the
yeah.
water.
They didn't do a catch. So 7 they caught. So that was 6 then. That was 6.
Yep.
Yeah. And that was interesting. The boat, if you're just coming to be a viewer, I do recommend the boat. The boat is great. You can get really close. However, for filming, because of the motion of the ocean,
It's not great.
it's not great.
Especially if you have a boat that when it stopped navigating, the water
Yes.
that follows comes inside the boat.
Yes, that was really like, I was not feeling good because I was like, your boat is like half underwater. He's like, oh yeah, this won't sink. I'm like, well, I still didn't want to get wet.
Yeah.
But that was an experience.
Yeah, that was,
a lot of
a fun day. So we are at is there an official countdown that anyone can see? Let's say.
Good question. I don't know. Did I have the SpaceX up on the inside? TV there?
57 minutes.
Yeah.
57 minutes
57
now.
minutes is the countdown?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just under the hour.
Start their live cast about 35 minutes prior.
35 minutes prior. Okay.
Coming up real soon.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 25 minutes until SpaceX fires up the official. But for now, it's our countdown.
Yeah. Let me see if I can show a little bit of the view here of the coast. I am for this particular moment using the phone. And we have nice, calm waters. Very beautiful day today here. And we are, let me see if I can like just
Yeah, normally
step out.
that plumes up a little bit, doesn't it, Joe? Yeah.
But the winds are so strong.
The vapor there.
It's kinda
So the winds are pushing down the vapor of the loading gases there. There's a little bit of white plume at the bottom of it.
You were asking where we were standing for the stack, about the tanks and whether or not they would be protected from the exhaust.
Yeah.
Right now, the wall that's to protect the tanks is kind of serving as sort of a ramp, and all of the mist is coming up over that the walls over the tanks. So it's working the way, it's kind of like demonstrating what the launch would be like at a lower level of velocity.
Right.
But yeah, so all of it's just going right up over the tanks, right towards us from our vantage point.
Thanks to these prevailing winds here.
Yes.
Fun stuff.
Yeah. See if you can get a shot of these palm trees here, Raphael. You can kind of get an idea of the power of the wind. I mean, the trunks aren't bending, but the palm branches are definitely moving. So it's a decent clip. Do they have a measurement? Does anybody have a wind measurement? How many knots we're at roughly average?
Knots, I'd say probably 20 to 25.
20 to 25 knots estimate. So 30 is the threshold, right? Where we start to get a little skittish,
They
or
haven't specified for sure, but in the past, they've never gone more than about 30.
okay.
And you're talking knots. They use miles per hour, and most people use kilometers per hour.
They're really
Three
okay.
different.
I figured, hey, we're on the water, right?
25 knots is about maybe 25 to 30 miles per hour, and then that's about 45 to 50 kilometers per hour.
Right. So that's a good paced wind. I mean, 50 kilometers an hour. I understand that. I'm from Canada, so
Yeah. And
we're on the metric system.
We have international audiences. We have to talk all of the different.
Yes,
things.
that's right.
Fortunately, with my background and with engineering, I speak almost all of the various, units.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Translating for everybody.
the
what's the
calculation.
weather right now in Kelvin? Kelvin?
There's a neighbor here, and his name is
Probably
Kelvin.
about 203.
203
Negative
Kelvin.
203.
Wow.
Or 203 Kelvin, I think. I don't know. I have to think about it. I don't normally use Kelvin that way.
No.
That's quite the quick math right there. Huh?
Yeah.
And
Public
you
math. Don't hold me to it.
you were mentioning some things earlier about the winds, the upper winds for the launch that we were like at the edge, just at the edge of.
Well, they're not at the edge. It's just that they do look at the upper level winds, both velocity and the direction. And you can get a directional shear, or you get a shear in speed as well.
Mm.
Right now, the speed's pretty good. There is a directional shear. It's about 6,000 to 9,000 feet, which is about 2.5 to 3.5 kilometers in altitude, which is actually a little bit lower than normal. But otherwise, I don't think it's an issue. The big issue is the gusts and the wind level at ground, especially for the catch.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Things get quite precise once that booster gets close.
All right, so getting really close, really close.
Almost there.
297 Kelvin. Okay, so
Hey, that was close. That was close. 297 Kelvin was the
Yeah.
official number.
So I'm gonna try to capture the actual launch with this guy here. Say 200 millimeter lens that our friend Justin that's over there allowed me to borrow because I have a smaller. I left my big lens at home, so this is gonna do. And I'm doing a crop factor of 1.6, so it's basically like it's 1.6 higher, stronger zoom than 200. So yeah. So we'll see if I'm going to hold this and manage the camera, which I was practicing with that earlier.
Need a steady
And
hand.
Well, I think I can actually. So once I turn this on right here, which we have a good view of what's happening over there
Okay.
with the zoom lens, I think I can just hold it here.
Oh, as a kind of a brace.
Continue showing the live stream content of the rocket going at the same time that I'm capturing it in 4K, very good quality there. So, and then I can bring it over to and share it with everyone, so everyone can use it on their own video.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's pretty much the plan. And if not, the thing is that I was gonna leave the phone here on top of that, but the vibration may knock it down to.
Do you think so?
The water.
I hope not, because I'm setting mine up on there.
Well, we lost something the last time we were here, and the rocket didn't even launch. The wind itself.
The wind is fierce. Yeah.
Joseph said he said the window shaker.
Really?
Yeah. So I think we're gonna get some movement in the deck.
Okay.
Yep. And the glass here.
That's another good sign. More preparation.
Oh, I see that. Yeah, that's the higher plume there.
That's for the ship, because the cryogenics have to go up the tower up to the ship, so they're conditioning the lines all the way up.
This is a really good sign then.
Conditioning you need to a temperature, probably.
Yes, because whenever
I am going to put this down on the deck so that you can enjoy a little bit of a view of that right about there. That's with the phone, remember? Not a super awesome camera, just a phone camera. And just on a waiting, holding pattern here, just under an hour. Turn this off. 50 minutes. These are gonna be slow and quick 50 minutes. That's my prediction, because sometimes you're like desperate, you want to see it happen, and suddenly it hits you. It's like, oh, wait, it's already there.
Totally.
Look, there's some,
venting
right
from
there.
the Starship there.
Mm-hmm.
So the tower. NSF spec, they got their Dune camera right on it.
Oh, there you go. That's a great shot.
Nice. It's coming off from the side of the tower, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be great. Let's see if there's any messages here. We have 210 on X and 1 on YouTube.
X rocks.
Yep. Much better amount of traffic on X, for me at least. Let's see what we have here.
Good lunch.
Yes. That's exactly what happened.
A guy like you probably just has the urge just to burst right through the screen, huh?
Yeah.
Like take Kool-Aid kind of deal.
Yes.
Because it got off track on that property.
Oh, we have an event coming, right, Josh?
There you go.
We have an event
we
coming
do.
up in
A very special event.
yeah, very special event. Under a month, is it?
Yeah, 29th. It's this month.
Let's
Like, would you do
what's
something
going
like
on
that? Would
here?
you say no, man?
let's
we
talk
go.
about that. What is it that we have? We have the Chattanooga charge.
The Chattanooga charge.
Yeah.
And what's the big question, Raphael?
What is the big question?
Do you have your tickets
I do.
for the Chattanooga
I
charge?
do. I have my tickets. I'm ready to roll to
Yeah. Y'all need to
Chattanooga.
check out ChattanoogaCharge.com.
Mhm.
You can click the link there, and I think Josh Hazel's left on the early bird discount a little bit longer for those that are a little bit late to the game here. But you can still get the early bird discount for a limited time on those Chattanooga Charge tickets. This is estimated to be the biggest Tesla EV owners event on the East Coast ever.
Yep.
So it's pretty exciting. We know that we have our friends that run the X Takeover on the West Coast. But for those that can't make it across the nation, we have the Chattanooga Charge. So we're pretty excited to kick off. This is the first ever event. And the way it's shaping up here with the amount of people that have already mentioned that they're going to be joining us, I think this could turn into definitely an annual event. Certainly looking forward to it. I think it's going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah, let's see if we can.
A lot of wild people showing up for this thing.
Yep. Let's see if we can show the page.
Let's do it.
So this is, you should be seeing it right now on the screen, on the live stream. That is the Chattanooga Charge event. March 29th is the main day.
Yeah.
We have some activities on the 28th and some activities on the 30th, but the main day of the event is on the 29th.
The full day. Yeah. We've got some fantastic speakers lined up. There's some great events. We've got, there's all kinds of stuff happening there.
Yep.
Test Bros, of course. Test Bros, Riv Bros are in the house.
Yep.
We got folks from, oh man, how many states? We got Colorado. We got Florida, Texas, Mississippi, Louisiana. We got Georgia, folks coming from Georgia. We got folks from Tennessee, Kentucky. I think we've got folks from Kentucky as well.
Yeah, all these clubs.
Ohio.
That you can see on the screen right now are going to be
Who else have we got there? Who else have we got? New England. Yep. Arkansas. Yes. Shout out to Michigan, Tesla Owners Michigan. We know that we're there. They are on their way down. They will be there with Maryland, Quad Cities Tesla owners. That's cool. And Denver, Colorado, obviously. Diana, it's going to be her first speaking event.
Yeah, that's great.
Shout out to Tesla owners, Denver, Colorado.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. Look at that. There's the countdown. 22 days.
22 days.
See, we're all about today's all about countdowns. Here we are.
Yeah, exactly.
There's another countdown.
Yep. 100%.
If you're having countdown withdrawal,
Yep.
get your tickets for the Chattanooga Charge.
Yep. Absolutely.
That's cool. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yep.
And shout out to Josh and Amanda Hazel. Have done a great job doing all of the artwork and organization for the event too.
Yeah, they've
got some
been
great prizes, swag.
They've been working really, really hard. I'm not sure if we have an official sponsorship from EVJect, but I will bring, I don't know, maybe I feel like I'm going to donate or give away 5.
Oof, there we go.
5 EVJect.
Love it.
Emergency breakout adapters. So if you're using a Tesla wall connector style,
yeah,
and you need to just leave the scene because of something, whatever, it could be natural
exit stage right, they say.
Yeah. It could be a natural emergency, or it could be someone's like doing something that they're not supposed to, and you want to leave the scene.
Yep.
You can just unlock the charge port and start driving. It will not damage the stall, it will not damage the car, and you can leave the scene. So yeah,
it's a really cool innovation, actually.
Yeah, I think they're going for like, I think it's like $250 or $300, something like that.
Wow.
So
I'm going to give away 5.
I think I'm going to give away 5.
Maybe
a few more.
We'll see.
Yeah, but you got to go to the event in order to win.
You're gonna find this guy right here.
Yeah.
Come to the event.
Yeah.
Find Teslatino.
You won't have to purchase anything from my side. I'm just gonna give them away.
And are you bringing the Model Y? You're bringing the Arctic Cybertruck up there.
Good question. We'll see.
Hey,
we'll see. I want to bring the Cybertruck.
We'll put some pressure on him, guys. If you haven't seen, this was one of the only Cybertrucks to date that has ever been to the Arctic Ocean. So you can come and check that out. Yeah. And your latest modifications, overlanding setup, which is pretty awesome. I've had some great exposure, not only to your truck, but to some of these other ones that have been down at Cyber Beach. We know Tom here, who's with us, has an awesome setup with this big wraparound awning and just really cool, kind of flexing some of the technology of these things. It's pretty sweet.
Oh, propellant going into
there we go.
ship.
Just got the update.
Ooh.
There we go. We're loading the Starship.
All the different items on the checklist are going forward.
Yep.
Which is really, really awesome.
So we've got propellant in the Starship, and once they fill that, then they can begin to fill the booster.
Yeah, I hope it just continues being like perfect.
Yeah.
Because we're feeling like this the other day, but
Oh,
now,
man.
Just confirm what I already told you.
yeah.
Okay, there you go.
And you knew
It's amazing when Joe's ahead of the SpaceX
Take the
team.
microphone to him. So you knew because you saw it from here.
Well, I can see it, and we also don't have the delay that SpaceX has to get it, to put it in social media and send it out. So
Yeah.
we can see it before they can.
Exactly.
We're low latency out here, Joe.
Yeah.
There we go. Zero latency.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, for sure. I'll get that out of your way. Beautiful.
This is exciting.
Yeah, man. This is great.
Let's put the towers on screen. Boom. Look at that.
The Twin Towers.
This should be what's the name of the towers in Lord of the Rings?
Oh. I should know that too, shouldn't I?
You can see the eye colors of the technician.
Anyone. What's the name of the?
Yeah, tell us in the chat there.
Yeah, which I'm having an issue here with the chat.
So how much of that is digital?
Where is it? Here we go.
I don't know. It has a
I have. Oh, look at that. There is Ryan Kelly saying hi, guys.
What's
Hello.
up, Ryan?
Hello, Ryan. I'm not sure if that was just now.
Okay,
or-
so it says here, Tolkien believed the
pretty incredible for all in one, like, right?
the two towers were called Orthanc, O-R-T-H-A-N-C.
I don't like mine, like,
How would you pronounce that? Orthanc?
backs out
Orthunk?
far, but you can still take a
Orthanc?
regular freaking picture with it. My other-
And then the other one was
Something
I
called
got the big lens on my camera. I'm like,
Kirith?
Oh, so I was
Ungol.
thinking about the Eye of Sauron.
Yes.
Right?
Well, the abode. So this one here, the Orthanc, was the abode of Saruman.
Okay.
That was
And what
it.
is the abode of Saruman and created? I don't know.
This must be Cirith Ungol, something like that.
Yeah. So anyway, there's someone
So
else
there you go.
saying hi. How you doing, my friend? That is Sean Meadows.
What's up, Sean?
Thank you for joining us.
Hello from where are we? Port Isabella.
Port Isabel.
Isabel.
And for those of you that don't know this guy here, this is Josh West, and his channel is Josh West 24/7. So,
24/7.
dear friend, travel adventurer.
Absolutely. We definitely know how to get into trouble together. So let's see.
What a
here.
sight, huh? I wonder if this is gonna be like a routine launch once it takes off, or if we're gonna be seeing
Yeah.
sparks anywhere. I can't wait to capture on the camera the capture of the booster from the
It
capture
is
arms.
spectacular. I mean,
Yeah,
you never get quite.
we had
Tired of
one of the SpaceX team members talking to us the other day, and he corrected us. He doesn't like them to be called chopsticks.
Really?
Yeah, you have to say capture arms.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
So it says here
you're still looking
It's
for the Lord of the Rings.
Port Isabel, but
Oh.
but this is the causeway here
Mhm,
is named the Queen Isabella
mhm,
Causeway,
mhm.
and it is named after Queen Isabella. There we go.
Mhm. But the
Interesting.
location itself is called.
Port Isabel, but the
Right.
causeway is Port
Yeah.
Isabella.
Got it.
Queen Isabella. That's
Mhm.
interesting.
Oh, I can see a bunch of boats now rolling out. Oh,
Oh, here come the
there's
boats.
a ton of them. See if we can point in that direction.
Yeah, all the boats are starting to pull up here, which makes sense. About 40 minutes roughly before launch.
Yeah. So we are now at 312 viewers, which is really awesome. Let's see who else we got. Come here, Landon.
Yes, sir.
Say hi to X. We are on this camera here. Let me bring this forward so you can meet our friend Landon from Colorado.
Yes, I drove from Colorado to see the launch of Flight Test 8, It's my first launch.
Okay.
My first launch. So you tell me what to expect. I've heard everything from it'll knock you to your knees to it's overwhelming emotionally.
It's just awesome.
It's just awesome.
It's great. Nothing to
what
be
I love.
afraid of.
Excellent. Well, it's right across the way. It's so wonderful. You found this location. It's good for filming, and I understand the audio is going to be really good. Tell me about the sonic booms or the different noises the rocket makes.
Yeah, so we're gonna hear the takeoff about 30 seconds after it actually takes off, and then about a minute later or 2 minutes, I have to see the timeline. We're gonna see the booster coming back,
Ooh.
and we're gonna hear some sonic booms.
Okay.
I think it's gonna sound like twice. It's loud, but it's fun.
All right.
Yeah, so
I'm really looking forward to the whole experience because, of course, I've watched everything else on X, seen all the launches, but to be here in person, everybody I meet is so friendly. They're excited to be here and really positive just for now and for the future. This is what Elon is doing, and he's doing it today.
yeah, excellent. Thank you, man.
Thank you for having me.
Nice to have you. So that was our friend Landon from Colorado, space nut and Tesla owner.
The service has been a little bit rough up there, even with Starlink, and so we're hoping that the service is better for you today. It looks to me like the picture is clear.
I see some calibration of equipment here,
They will start at.
and let me remove the zoom a little bit. Show the crew here. There is. Oh, I have the wrong camera up. This one. Everyone's here excited for the launch. There's Tom and Jeremy and Ellie and Joe. Hey, how are you? Good. So we're gonna keep here waiting. We are now just a little bit over 30 minutes out from the launch. And this guy here, come here, bro. Ooh. So
Yes, I'm
Sa-
here. I'm here. I'm looking
Sander.
at the drone.
this is our friend Alexander,
Hi, everyone.
and he's super excited to be here, aren't you?
Very much, very much. It's a dream come true.
Where did you drive from?
North of Austin.
North of Austin. That's not bad. That's not very
No.
bad.
7 hours, couple of superchargers. It was great.
Are you here because of Tesla or because of SpaceX?
I am here because of insurance policy for consciousness.
Insurance policy for consciousness. That is a motto, right? That is a way of life,
Mhm.
basically.
Yeah, bigger picture.
Yeah. Our friend Sander here and I are almost brothers because we both survived tragic events,
Yeah,
motorcycle accidents,
yeah,
and other stuff.
and other stuff.
Yeah, but we're here sharing the good times. I'm really glad that we bump into each other again. We keep
it's-
bumping into each other all over the
Hey,
states.
you know, similar interests. So we're at the same places, experiencing it in different ways.
Yeah, totally. So are you excited about this?
How lucky are we to be in the best country of freedom and progress? So if you don't see the big picture of this, of what's happening, you know, just remember the moon landing and JFK and how we all rallied around the same cause. And if you realize that what happens if an asteroid hits or some kind of bad event, is there an insurance policy for human consciousness, or can we back ourselves
Mm-hmm.
up into the cloud?
That's fiction-like approach.
Right, but that's the point, is the people that I'm analyzing are thinking in centuries and science fiction, and I didn't think like that, but I get it.
A lot of the stuff that we're actually living right now seemed
Yeah.
preposterous.
Oh, when relaunching, catching ship, and I thought it was no way. And then I witnessed how we caught a booster, and then
Yeah.
you go, wow, sci-fi is reality, and what are the limitations, and
Hmm.
what is the question that you would ask?
Yeah. So this a very good mission that SpaceX has in their hands to expand consciousness
Mhm.
throughout the cosmos. And so this, I was talking to Joe yesterday about this, and we don't even know if this is going to work.
Right, but there's hope,
Yeah.
and there's optimism and prosperity, and so much that's coming if we just believe that the powers that be know what they're doing, and it makes sense. If you watch Matrix and a bunch of other movies, you can get you can you
Yeah.
can understand it. And
We had the fortunate luck of witnessing different phases of this launch. We saw the booster come from the construction site,
Mhm.
from the bay.
Mhm.
We saw the ship coming from the mega bay as well, right in front of us,
Okay.
and we were able to sleep, camp out behind the rocket
What a privilege.
for almost 2 weeks.
What a privilege.
And now we're here the day that this is the third attempt to launch within 1 week.
Okay.
Um, 2 days ago, it didn't work out. There was a leak in the launch tower that prevented the engines to go, and there were some other issues, I think. Some unpredictable and some preventable events, but now they seem to be very confident that they can launch. So hopefully that's what we get today.
Yeah, problem solved. So hopefully everything goes well.
Yeah, and hopefully we get to witness
Another catch.
Yeah,
Another catch.
another catch. That'll be great.
Like routine, just open,
Mhm.
big hug, and
Yeah,
third time is
exactly. So we are now at the 30-minute mark.
Mhm.
That's where we are. 30 minutes for launch.
Okay.
So fingers crossed at Astra SpaceX. Hopefully it goes well, and we get to go home happy instead of tired and unhappy because we didn't see the launch.
I mean, if there was another day of camping before you get to go hunt for tiles,
We are camping tonight,
we are, because we're gonna go.
one way or another.
We're gonna go hunting.
Yeah, I think I have like 1,200 miles to go home. So I don't want to leave here late. So I want to rest one more night and then go.
Understood.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Have a safe journey.
Sander, thank you for hanging out.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Yeah.
It's a dream come true.
Yeah. 100%. So we have helicopters and everything now here. This is gonna be awesome. I see some activity by the tower. We're just gonna hang out here and leave the view to the rocket.
And it looks like we have some super chats dropping in. So thank you for everyone who's coming back to our take two. Thank you, Bimmer Beezer, for the generous show from the Virgin from Virginia. There's a lie in there. And thank you from Dakota as well. So much work goes into making these streams. Appreciate your perspective and work on these launches. Thank you for watching.
I think you probably now have a good view of the tower. It's as good as it's gonna get from my little phone camera.
Let's hope that today goes well, and it's I feel bad for the people who have to leave and who invested time. I always feel bad because it's just hard to SpaceX ultimately is doing this on their own objectives and testing, and so as much as it is entertainment for us, that is not.
But they do. I mean, they welcome us out there, as we talked about a lot of times. We go out, and unbelievably close.
Yeah.
It's nice hardware that's literally about to go right now. And yesterday we were sitting at the base of the tower. It's amazing. So if you can come out, I would recommend you do that. And they are very accommodating, but we want to make sure that honor their.
I mean, I accommodate us a little more about this one. But you know, it is that was one of the comments on we did a few video updates from the mudslides area that we're calling it, and so many people were just shocked. How do you get so close? I mean, do you have a ticket? What are you doing? And the truth is, you guys can all get that close too. You just have to come in person and know where to go, which is also not hard to find out. But this is available to everyone, which I think is pretty incredible.
Right. I would say with the caveat is get here as soon as you can, because I don't know how much longer this is going to be available to the public like
Absolutely.
it is.
And so, I'm really excited to see it from a different vantage point.
Yes.
This is, this is a very, maybe a similar profile to what we've seen, but for us, it's a very different experience.
Kind of a profile as far as the launch, and you're right, our vantage point, but I don't want to overemphasize it, but this is an extremely important launch for SpaceX.
Let's talk about it.
Okay. Well, the overall basic idea is that they will launch as the full stack. They will go up through the hot staging. The booster is coming back for hopefully a catch at the tower where it came at, and that's less than 7 minutes from launch, so it's very quick. And then after that, the ship will continue on its flight to try to get up to its near orbital trajectory. And then about 17 minutes after launch, we're going to start doing the simulated Starlink deployments. They have 4 of them on board this time. We get a chance to see how the heads have been, so the propellants, how the head door and the distancing of the satellites goes. And maybe we'll get views from them. I don't know.
Yeah, do we think that there is a camera on that?
There's a lot of people
There's
that
the
are
rumor.
speculating.
Yeah, there's the rumor.
I would love to see that. I think SpaceX would too. But then after that, they're going to do a deorbit burn that demonstration about a 1 second. And then the big things besides all that is the reentry and testing out this new ship, the new design, the new flaps, the new heat shield, and all the tests with the heat shield as well. They really need to get that done.
Yeah.
And then finally, they need to prove that this new version of the ship, which is very different than all the other ones that is on and landed in the ocean. This version has not done that yet. So they need to be able to validate the controllability, the design is able to get a pinpoint landing, because if they can do that, then maybe they'll go for the test.
What would you consider a successful flight today?
I think they need to hit all of those milestones. I don't think this is one of the early ones where I'm hoping that they get off the pad, or maybe the booster.
It's important.
Yes. But I really think we're getting far enough into the development of Starship now that they can really boast about all of that.
I mean, do you think that we're behind in any way?
Yeah, I guess when you say that, that implies
It's a
that
loaded question.
Yes.
I know.
that
I
you
know
have
what
some-
I'm doing.
Yeah, I know. We have to have some sort of target to be shooting for to
Right.
be able to know, are we ahead or behind? If you believe what Elon Musk has been saying about trying to get to Mars and the next opportunity, which is the end of 2026, we are pushing the limits quite a bit.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's probably on your mind.
Yeah, definitely. And so with that, some people have been hinting that Flight 9 could have the ship catch. I'm skeptical, but I was also skeptical that the booster would be caught on Flight 5.
I was skeptical that they could catch anything.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's very true.
Yeah, but then when the booster got caught on Flight 5, I think that was really a turning point. Not only that they could do it, but it really captured the public's imagination, and also NASA and a lot of other space companies, because they realized, hey, this could actually work, this concept. And they were able to demonstrate that they could do it again on Flight 7. Flight 6, it didn't come back here, and I know we were disappointed, but I thought that was actually, in the end, really great, because they got a lot of data.
So right now we are 24 minutes out for the launch of Starship 8.
Yeah, it's working pretty hard.
Yeah, she's putting in the work.
The fact that they've learned with booster means that at least they have a good idea with the ship.
Yes.
Of course,
Is that a Mini 4?
Completely different trajectory, different direction. So some are going Mini 4, but
I'll show you what, for those of you that joined recently and haven't seen what's going on here.
it doesn't have
I'm going to be recording with that camera here. And here's the group.
I try to fly within the rules, but I also read the advertisement.
Got Joe and Ellie over there, and Landon, and Joseph, and Jennifer. And we are live on YouTube and X. Yep.
All the cool SpaceX
There you are.
and Tesla kids are here.
All the cool Tesla kids are here, and SpaceX kids. So Joe and Ellie are in the middle of their own live stream here.
It's actually not the same.
Hey, and we have good, and you? How are you? Say hi to X. We're live. Yeah. Yeah, we're ready for the flight. And we have very big screen here with all the details. You can see the countdown is T minus 22 minutes and 10 seconds. So we're almost there. Everything's pointing to a successful launch, hopefully.
Top six and getting stuck, and what would they do?
So I'm going to put you back here facing the pad while we wait another 20 minutes.
Well, yeah.
Let's zoom in on that.
I feel like, hand me that crisper. Let's go.
That's as close as I'm going to get with that particular lens, but I'm going to try to record with the big lens, which is standing right next to this view where we are. There's like a million cameras here. Everybody's documenting this for posterity. That's a nice capture that you captured there, Sander. That was a really nice capture I saw. I hope you all having a great day wherever you are watching this from. Thank you for joining my humble, small, tiny little channel. I hope we get some excitement for you guys. Help me grow the channel and bring you more fun stuff. These are exciting times. Technology is taking over many, many items in our lives. And this is one of those days. We're about to witness one of those wonders that SpaceX has been able to do, launching basically a building onto space. That's basically what it is. It's a small skyscraper.
We've only seen one, but it was like truly CGI in real life. I was like, I don't really believe what I'm seeing. And some things that struck me about it, it looked like it was coming.
If you hear that, that's Ellie in space with Joe, providing a lot of really good information here for your folks. Let's spy on their live stream a little and listen.
It's incredible. It truly is incredible. And so it's been, every time we come down here, sometimes we meet some of the SpaceX employees will say, hey, we watch your channel, which thank you, still blows me away. But they are doing some really, really just out of this world things.
Exactly.
The pun is intended.
Yeah, well, two things real quick. We just passed another milestone. They are starting to do the rapid fill on the boosters, which is a necessary part to get them ready thermally for be able to light the engine. And the other thing I wanted to say is we met a SpaceX employee yesterday when we were out there, when everything's getting done. And he actually is a brand new employee to SpaceX, and he said he was inspired by your channel to go to SpaceX. Isn't that
Well,
amazing?
I think there might be something wrong with that picture. No, it was really cool. I was like, wow, that, from someone who doesn't have a degree in this, the fact that I can inspire people to work for SpaceX is kind of mind blowing.
What you got there?
Just oh, I just showed up. I got that. I got the pirate ship. But I'm gonna do a video of it leaving and then coming back at the tower.
Perfect. Are you gonna use a tripod?
I don't think so because it's usually so shaky. I think I'll be able to better stabilize it.
Okay. I'm gonna provide an unedited shaking version of the experience then.
Yeah, it might not do too bad because they have stabilization and stuff. So
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see how it comes out.
Yeah, we'll see. So I'm gonna hold the phone to capture it in real time, and then at the same time, I'm gonna start to manage to capture the
Don't
4K
forget to
version.
enjoy the experience.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's the thing about being a creator. You know, you're so often focused on making the content that's like, oh.
Yeah.
But you do that so other people can enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly. It's not all on me. It's about everyone else.
We must be getting close.
Yeah, let's see the countdown. We are T-minus 28 minutes? No, 18 minutes. Because we are, it's 5:12 right now,
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's at 5:30, right?
What are you live streaming? That
I am. This is the live stream. We are picture in picture here below. We can change here so you can see exactly what it is.
Oh, it's hard to be discreet with this camera though.
Yeah, it's impressive that this is a 25 all the way to 3,000.
24 to 3,000.
24 to 3,000. Oh, that's like a happy lens.
That's a very happy lens.
Yeah. So yeah, we're almost there.
Looking good.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't scrub again. I'm gonna be a little bit sad.
I will be very sad if it scrubs. I
Yeah.
don't think it's gonna though. I think we're gonna have a good launch.
Yes,
today.
it's a beautiful day. They worked really, really hard last night. They were just all night working on that thing.
I heard there was some interesting noises coming from the launch.
Oh yeah, I heard it from my bed, basically.
Wow.
Yeah, it was hissing and puffing, and
Those are good signs for a launch the next day.
yeah, exactly. So
I think we're gonna go. I think we're gonna get a good launch and a good catch.
yeah,
That's my prediction.
fingers crossed, toes crossed, legs crossed, and
Whatever we can cross.
everything. Yeah, 100%. It's gonna be exciting. Even if there's a rapid unscheduled disassembly,
That's
it
exciting.
will be exciting, and they will learn a lot from the data. They always do.
Yeah, well, and that's the best part about being here at Starbase in Texas is because this is where they test the new stuff. So we could get a rapid unscheduled disassembly or something more exciting. I hope it doesn't happen for the sake of the mission.
Yeah.
But this is where all the excitement is.
Yeah, 100%.
As long
So
as they light that candle.
let's light up that candle and see it fly towards the cosmos.
I hope.
Yeah, and the ship is going to splash down in the Indian Ocean, I think.
That's what I heard. Yeah, off the coast of what's it, Australia or
I
Africa?
think so, yeah.
Something like that. But yeah, the thing I'm most interested in is the launch from here and the catch of the Super Heavy booster.
And very soon, both will be captured.
That will be amazing because
Yeah.
when Starship comes back in, it's going to have to do that kickflip exactly right. That's something the booster doesn't have to do. So it's much more complicated to
Yeah.
catch that bad boy.
Yeah.
And even the booster coming in, and I don't think you see this as much on video, but it comes in at 1,000 kilometers an hour.
It's
So
crazy.
it's dropping like a missile
Yeah.
when it comes in.
Yeah, and then it just kind of slows down. It does like a helicopter hovering, and it's impressive.
It's amazing. So I hope we get to capture all of that today.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it when I saw it the last time. I was like, what is this?
It looks unreal. It just looks so fake.
Yeah,
And
it
even,
does.
Even seeing it in person with your own eyes,
Mhm.
it still looks fake,
It looks like it's computer generated.
right?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a building standing that tall shouldn't be landing
Mm-hmm.
like it does.
Yeah.
And then getting caught in midair. And it kind of looks creepy when it's caught because it looks like it's hanging.
Yeah. It's kind of. Is it gonna fall? Is it gonna stay? Side note: I am looking straight ahead, and I see a bird there with a white head.
Yes.
Is that a bald eagle?
That is an
Bald-head eagle?
osprey.
An osprey. Okay.
Yeah, so commonly known as a seahawk, and it will fish right out of these waters here, and you can watch it fly with its fish, and it'll bring them and eat them.
Okay.
So it's mostly a seafood diet, and his name is Ozzy
Ozzy?
Osprey.
Okay, let me see if I can switch the camera view and show it to people. This guy is, where is it? Let's see. I'm trying to capture that beautiful bird that we were just talking about. It's right there. I don't know if you can see it. Well, that's what we were talking about. That's Aussie. I thought it was an eagle, or it's an osprey. Same family, I think, right? Do you know if the eagle and the osprey are the same family? They are, right? You don't know? Or they are not? You can ask Grog. Go ahead and ask Grog, the AI assistant. Let's see. We are under 15 minutes now, I think.
So you can literally pull your RV up there.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna make one just like yours and be like, hey.
I'm like, oh, here's a Falcon 9 rocket and a Model X to scale.
It's pretty crowded here. I hope that everyone that is streaming is having a good time because everyone's microphone is overlapping each other.
You want to say something?
Something.
Yeah, say something. What are we looking for today?
We are waiting.
Beautiful rocket.
Yeah, we are waiting for a successful 8th test launch of Starship and a capture of the boost.
Catching the booster after
Yeah.
8 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be great. Whatever happens, it's gonna be.
We can see like flight 9.
Whatever happens, it will be exciting.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
How much is it?
Not even like I'm just making it. Not much. I mean, we're waiting for Elon's big
Everyone keeps calling Jennifer Jessica. I was doing the same thing.
I woke up to Elon's big rocket and it was very nice. Everybody loves big rocket.
Looking forward to seeing the booster coming back.
I know. Well, and we've seen a ton of happy seagulls. Like, don't think that any of the birds that are nesting, which, by the way, the nesting birds around SpaceX are seagulls. They're all very happy.
Hope you're enjoying the background sounds. Lots of conversations going on here. I just want to show you the booster pushing the ship up in the air and separating and coming back to the pad. That's all I want. We're gonna say goodbye to the ship. Did you say goodbye this morning when you left the site?
And I got to do a launch near Starbase.
Oh, you launched your Cybertruck?
The Beast.
Okay. You heard it here. Oh, okay. So now we are 5 hours and 19 minutes. So we're only 11 minutes from launch, scheduled launch at least. There's a certain EV manufacturer that has a motor in each wheel, though.
With cold gas thrusters to boot.
Roadster, baby.
1 second.
Oh, maybe my eyes are
Seems plausible.
1.5. 1.4.
1.1 was what was promised, right?
Was it? Or 1.2 or something like that? That'll push your retinas.
Well, 0.9 would be legit, right?
What?
0.9 would be,
That is
or
just,
sub 1.
that is
0.99.
defying gravity, defying
That's where
the
you need the cold gas thrusters to
defying
overcome
physics.
friction.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that was all.
I wonder how bad the overlap of all the sounds that are happening here are for the audience. Now, don't forget that I'm just a fun providing Latino here for you guys. So if you want to support me, you can subscribe either here on X or on YouTube or Patreon. My paid subscriptions are very, very inexpensive. So it's like purchasing half a cup of coffee for me once a month. That's basically what it is. And if enough of you do that, it'll help me keep doing this long term. So your support is appreciated. If you can't subscribe, don't forget that you should follow and like the activity so that you keep seeing them being suggested for your stream. Let's see what else we have here.
I mean, for example, like, and you can have a thing where you can just like a blog or whatever, just like, hey, just want to let you know this aircraft carrier is coming through at such and such a time. Log on and check it out.
I see some hearts and kisses coming from our Nancy. There's Latinas in the house, and we are waiting for the rocket and thinking of you every single minute. I see a boat crossing the stream. Look, there's a boat right in front of us. Between the towers, there's a boat. Is that what barge is that? Does anyone know what barge that is?
It's just a strip boat, isn't it?
Is it?
We're like a little barge.
Or is it minutes?
Correct.
Someone with a powerful lens can look. Is that a SpaceX boat? I don't think so.
Well, this is really, sorry. This is really good on the SpaceX feed. You can see the propellant tanks where we're at.
No, that's not a SpaceX boat. I don't think so.
So that is getting close. We still have about 8 minutes or so. Is that right? No, yeah, about 8 minutes.
Hey guys, live. Oh, where are you?
Yeah, about 8 minutes to go.
Ooh. 7 minutes.
In about 4 minutes, they should be wrapping up.
7 minutes.
Like I said, it's going to be pretty rapid after that. Just looking at the timelines, 30 seconds is flight director.
Wow, that's incredible. I see a count of audience 463. Is that right? Unbelievable. Just one single person joining my live streams makes me happy. So when we have more than one, it makes me that many times happier. Anyway, like I was saying, if you want to support me, don't forget to subscribe here on X or YouTube or Patreon. I'm streaming on all three at the same time right now, and it's a labor of love at the moment. If you want to help support this mission of bringing fun stuff as I can, there's these live streams and there's the planned content that I put out some couple of times a month. And we are working on some really cool initiatives. We're going to have some additional travel adventures in the next coming months. The next big one is going to be in Chattanooga, Tennessee, at the Chattanooga Charge event, March 29. So if you are or want to go to the East Coast, this is going to be the biggest East Coast EV meetup this year, as far as we know. So come say hi. I'm going to be speaking about travel adventures in one of the sessions, along with a few of my friends, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So yeah, can't wait to see everybody. And now I am trying to find how to turn off this ticker tape. Where are you? What you just heard was a drone that just took off from where we are. And I just found the ticker tape to turn it off. Sorry about that. It's 5:25 and 45 seconds here in Texas, South Texas. We are about 4 minutes away from launch.
It feels like a whole different experience.
Yeah, 4 minutes. The many live streams that are out there are usually delayed by a few seconds, between 10 and 30 seconds. I hope that my live stream is not that delayed. We're on a good connection here, but we're pushing this live stream to 3 different places. So hopefully that's good for you. At the moment, like I said, I'm capturing the launch with a different camera than the live stream. So hopefully we get some good content that we can share later.
So hopefully no boats out in the water. Hopefully the ship's ready to go.
I just heard Joe talking about an incident that happened recently where there was a boat in the water and a launch had to be postponed because they needed to get the boat out of the restricted zone.
Doing some amazing photography, and I know that they have one stationed maybe 1,000.
Oh, I'm getting antsy now. It's only 3 minutes, under 3 minutes. I think I'm gonna start the other camera now. Make sure that I have everything lined up properly, and I do. So,
Really close to the ship booster pulled up. I can see that the tower vent's going again. What that means?
okay, this is gonna be interesting. Now I am going to take the phone, hold it with my hand so that I can manage the other camera. I promise I'm going to look at the rocket with my own eyes, not just the cameras, but I want to capture it as best as I can for you so you can enjoy it.
And just as a reminder, after liftoff, about a minute, 2 seconds, they'll hit max Q, and in about 2.5 minutes, we'll be in the hot stage. And then the boost back burn is about
2 minutes.
3:45 or so. So we do the decision to go back. Hopefully, we'll get to the eternity launch site, and then just back.
Let me see how this is going to work out.
Of course, I'll keep an eye on not just the booster, but also what's going on with the ship, because that's what we saw last time. Hopefully, all is good.
Hey.
Yeah, well, here we are, 2 minutes, so they're really getting close now. Still moving along. Prop load should be completed. I think they're doing the last check, checking the sensors, making sure everything looks good. And we'll see. But we also have the space.
All right. Let's just see how this turns out.
The video footage will be able to show later on, but here we are, 1.5 minutes. So we're 1 minute away from the launch director go or no go, but also 40-second mark. We'll see if it continues to count down. We're pretty good.
It's probably going to be a little bit shaky when the sound gets to us.
We're at 1 minute.
Oh boy.
Actually, we're real line. We're about 45 seconds or so. We're really, really close. So we're gonna see it here just a little bit for SpaceX. So it's coming right up.
Okay, here we go.
Very, very close now. I think we're holding.
No, hold. They're holding. 40 seconds. So there's a 40-second hold.
Okay, it says final checkout. So that's fine. We talked about this is extremely important mission. So I think
Is it going again?
and everything is good before they say go. And 30. We have an hour window, so they can work out whatever last minute issues that they may be having, or they just want to be go for launch. Water deluge. There it is.
Oh. Oh.
Get ready for the noise.
3 more seconds.
Look at those mock diamonds.
Wow. Oh, everything's shaking. Wow.
getting really close to the point where hot staging is going to happen very soon. Okay, so you guys have see what we can see here on the live stream. That's great.
I cannot stand it. Alive versus the screen.
All right, and we are very close now to the hot staging. There we go. Come on, baby.
There it is.
Yeah!
Let's go!
Okay, so that is
Watching them fly back.
Roll it. It's going to come back. Right below.
Oh, we didn't even finish.
5 o'clock.
Come on, baby. Oh, that's so cool.
Love the after coming back. Good as the point.
Almost. We do have all 6 of the ship engines are lit. We only have 11 of the 13 for the boost pack, so that's something to watch for. That may be part of the data when they decide whether they come out of or not. So right now the ship has got all 6, only 11 of the 13 for the boost pack birds. So we'll have to see if they can get enough performance. They need to have enough performance to be able to come back. There we go. Last time they didn't have one that night, and then they were able to ignite it later. They said that they got some but obviously they had an issue with this one. So it was the second. But now it's going to be like.
Yes, you just smoked something. There we go.
On the SpaceX team, it looks like they now shut down
Be careful with this one. I have a camera pointing at me from the laptop. I'm basically trying to find the path to the landing here, which is right about there. Oh, I see it. It just disappeared. It's coming. Let's see if we can capture that real quick. It's too far, so I'm just going to stick here.
Now, so that will be coming down in a kind of a evolution trajectory near the boosters, but we all see what's going on. Hoping we get a chance to have that catch. What kind of line? You're asking whether or not the engines were not. It looks like it's here it is. Right there at the top. Here we go. Come on, baby. All right. Straight out almost. There's lots that are floating around. Yeah. Lots that just falling away. Yeah, so there's 2 spots now. You see the 2 spots. One moving that way, it's a streaming around. Yeah, I don't oh yeah, they're moving that now. It's picking up speed. You know, pass through the edge of the cloud. Right, here we go. Coming in. Yeah. They're going back. Coming in hot. Oh yeah.
Oh, there it is. Oh, see it. Okay, I see it. There it is.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Come on, girl. Let's
It's
go.
going super fast.
There it is. There it is. Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna fire. Here we go.
Not yet.
Come on. Oh no.
Wow,
It's blocking us.
Oh, you won't miss it.
flying
Watch
through that
out for the vapor clouds. That'll be where
You
the,
won't miss it.
There it
There it is.
There we go.
Woohoo!
Oh, here it
Come
goes.
on, catch.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's really far.
Sweet.
Maneuvering over towards the.
Come on, baby.
Look how beautiful this
Windy.
is.
Fight the wind.
The wind's nuts out.
Get ready for the sonic boom.
Come on.
Yes, Jeremy, win!
Wow, that was loud.
sweet. Thank you for sharing your space.
The booster survived.
That's awesome. Oh my God.
Wow.
That was the hot stage. Oxygen ring that just hit the water. Just burn it up.
Oh, wow. Oh, man.
Right now, at about 17,000 per hour, they need about another 10,000
What? What do you think about that? Woo! Well, we captured it with that. Hopefully, we'll get some decent views with the camera. And mission accomplished from this side. There's other stuff happening that we need to wait for. But
Raphael,
we can finally say that we made it. We survived
I
it.
had no idea. I had no idea.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was super loud. The entire house was shaking here. That was crazy. That was insane. So loud, so many vibrations. Let me see if I can. Yeah, we're still live, so that's good.
Yeah, the ship is definitely out of control, and it looks like
Is it?
if the telemetry is correct, maybe two of the engines, the Raptor backs, may either be on or they've lost telemetry. But yeah.
Oh no! It looks like the ship
Yeah, sorry about being a little bit behind on the
is tumbling.
But yeah, the ship is not going to be. Yeah,
Mm.
the ship is not going to be able to be saved. In fact, it's already starting to re-enter. Receiving some plasma.
No. Oh man. Oh.
Well, we'll see what SpaceX says. It's hard to really say for sure. But we
The
do know
ship
that
just
this is
started tumbling.
the first of the next generation ship, and we know that there was a lot of internal hissing. They had that
So the feed here. Let's see what they're saying.
Unfortunately, it seems as though we lost the attitude control of the ship. We are standing by as we listen in with the teams on the nets to understand.
Yeah, the ship was definitely lost. Man, I really thought they were gonna catch a break, but they didn't. Unfortunately, they lost the ship. But hey, I'm pretty sure that they learned a lot from this mission, and hopefully they can make it better for the next time. So I think that's it for me, guys. Let me see if I can just make myself the big screen here. So yeah, that was Starship's test flight number 8. After almost 2 weeks camping here at the back of the booster and the ship, we're finally done with this part of the travel adventure that we had these past few days. We're going to hang out a little bit here with our friends, and then we're going to go back to the beach. I'm probably going to pick up some of the thoughts from other people that are camping with me to see what they thought about the launch. I can clearly see that the booster is hanging properly on the tower, and that's pretty much it. So thank you all for joining me. Thank you for watching my channel. If you like to see content that I'm making, don't forget to like, subscribe. If you want to support it even more, feel free to subscribe on X or memberships on YouTube, which are only $3 a month. That'll help me keep doing this long term. But for now, I'll say goodbye, and I hope you have a beautiful day wherever you are. Peace out. Ad Astra.
Yeah.